Hello YouTube. I always have the sniffles when it's cold. So it's the morning and it's cold. It's April now in New Zealand. We call it New Zealand because it's Z-E-A, so Z with an A after that. A says A. Actually, A says eh, like for apple. Anyway, back to the point, topic. Okay, what's happening to men? Why are they balding? But what I'm really talking about today is about the third eye in the pineal gland. Some people call it penile kind of sounding. I think that's wrong, but hey, everyone to their own, and my pronunciation is according to my country, how we speak. Check out all the false reality matrix going on my wall over there. So what you're seeing is actually the camera attempting to make sense out of the wall. Or is the camera only seeing a matrix and we're living in a matrix and the camera's telling the truth? Right, so what's the secret? This wondrous great secret. I think it's part and parcel to do with why men are going bald. And why are men dying? And ladies too. So I think it's part and parcel of the picture of where we're all getting chipped. And why are we getting chipped? So that evil fuckers can listen in on all the shit, send their sons off innocently to the hospital and get them to check in on us and do some evil shit to us. A lot of people don't understand that positive grounded is a healer. Bare feet while being very positive about yourself, like praying and singing to the positive God. It's saying hallelujah. It does the healing, but also wearing shoes and being a sorcerer produces the grounded not happening, so that's the ungrounded effect, and that causes negative healing, which is actually just like a hardening. So a lot of us, we assume that positive can be done with shoes on, but we're actually producing the reverse effect. So that's electroplating at its basics, and our body simply is a being which has a lot of metal core to it. Well, we don't realise this. So metal pretty much shatters when a positive electrode is ungrounded. So that's the same as wearing shoes to church and then singing your hallelujahs and any other things that relate to positivity. But also the same effect happens with the reverse, with the ungrounded. If you go to church, you wear your shoes, that makes it ungrounded. So if you've been negative in church, you'll do a lot of farting because it produces hydrogen. But it will make you stronger. I don't recommend going to church and doing that. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be anywhere. On Earth, we have this weird thing where we are taught that there's a North Pole and a South Pole, but that's flat out lies. The truth of the matter is there are two places on Earth, and they're the real poles. One of them is the Bermuda Triangle, and directly opposite it, along the supposed map equator, is the other true South Pole. And there's a tunnel going right through. So they thought, oh no, good idea, we'll make a tunnel from the pretending North Pole, okay, and we'll make a tunnel come out New Zealand, which is down the South Pole, down near there, and that's that. And we'll make an electromagnet, and we'll manipulate time and space how we want. And we'll be able to turn this big spaceship planet in the direction we want it to be. They tested it and they tilted the Earth, and some countries got some floods and tidal waves and earthquakes and stuff, and a massive crack happened down the Earth, so they knew they could fuck with it. But anyway, besides the foul language, about the pineal gland, I believe that calcium, they call it calcification, but the truth is it's calcium, which comes from milk, and they encourage us to drink milk. And with our coffees, which also distort us. So having a distorted picture was deliberate proof that distortion is fucking the matrix. Okay? They want us to be fucked, so that's what they do. They get us to drink it and make it sound good. They burn up some beans, burn out all the goodness in it. Get us to have something that actually sucks the life out of us. So, if you have some lemon juice and put it in some capsules, and then you swallow it and it goes down your stomach, it'll get into your body directly from by your stomach, and vitamin C actually heals the tendrils in your stomach, which actually absorb and need vitamin C directly as well. A lot of people drink vitamin C, it gets all in your throat, and that's good, it heals your throat. Gets all the way down in your arteries and such, in your intestines, but it doesn't really make it to the stomach. So I've got one of two theories. Either it's the men drinking pure lemon juice, which has gone and damaged the head, which they've put on directly, and it's destroyed the calcium, because the hair wasn't so thick in calcium, so it's calcium deficiency, or it's internal calcium attack, and they've had too much calcium and it's gone into the body and it's gone up to the hair. But I'm thinking it's more like an EMF effect that's caused balding, coupled with health problems, but then one of them is that they made up a pretending bullshit health problem and they forced it on us. Then they harvested us of all our red cells and all our calciums and things, so that we might be malnourished. I actually went to hospital and was fasted. I asked them if they can help me to fast so I can reset the clock in my body. To also reset all the things that I'm allergic to, as well as the puffing from gluten, they so say, but there's no truth in that. What it is gluten is good for the brain, but the type of glutens that they have now are so strong, mankind's not used to it. If we have too much of something, our body hates it, and it starts to fight it. So what they do is just starve yourself of it, and then your body won't really know it, and you can just have a little bit of it when you're finished starving, and your body will just see it as not an enemy, and then it will accept it. That's how you do it. So they say that same for babies with eczema on their skin. You just expose them a little, expose the rash a little to the stuff that it was pissed off at. But I recommend goat's milk and sea bathing in the ocean a little, in the lower sweet shallows. Don't go crazy out into the ocean. But the best seawater that cures it is where the River Jordan used to be, out by the Dead Sea. That stuff, it's multiple minerals. In saying that, some friends of mine used to order that stuff from over in Israel or whatever, and even myself, and all I got was sea salt that had metals in it. And it turned out that there were these baddies that were trying to make rocket launchers or whatever, and they had iron content in it, and it used to cause it to boil at a super rate to start to become like a bomb. So trying to make sodium hydroxide with energy, and there's superconductive metals in there, it had a bad effect. So calcium is the real thing. People say, oh, try using borax. But borax is like a baking soda. It does not get rid of calcium. If you know anything, it's the acid that gets rid of it. So if you go down the beaches and you spray nitric acid on a rock and it's calcified, you'll find it will vanish. It'll dissolve away. And doing that, and saying that, don't do it, because the planet needs these rocks. And the truth is, it's just cold air that's condensing in the clouds, under the clouds actually, and it's causing rocks to clump. Besides the fact that the ocean's bashing the dust together, it's the crushing effect. That's what causes it. And germs. Rocks are full of germs. Creatures die and algae die, and rotten, dirty yuck gets on there, and then it squishes up. Bacteria get a hold of it, feast on it, and then they shit and die and drop toxins and all sorts of crap gets together. And they pump shit out there too, so it increases germs, which helps those big fungal kind of big mushroom things that are made from calcium and germs, and they're a living type of organism. So lemon juice, if you put that on any form of calcified rock, it has the same effect. So the human brain supposedly has this pineal gland for the third eye. If you have some raw lemon juice and just squeeze it in your mouth, that'll only get so far down. So you put it in capsules, squeeze it, and then put it into a needle injector thing, but not with a needle. Don't just grab a needle from anywhere. Sterilized, of course, and don't use the needle. Just these capsules can be pulled apart. You can get out all the stuff in them, dust them out. But anyway, go buy some clean ones that have got nothing in it. You can get them pretty easy. Put some lemon juice inside them, and then when you swallow one, it'll get down in the gut, and it'll take a while for the little thing to break down. But when it does a release, it heals your stomach. So these people that are supposedly magicians and they've got these stomach diseases, it's not a disease. They've been starving themselves and eating gold powder, and they're trying to be something that's super powered. And they fly around on electromagnet UFOs in the plasmatic fields and the amping fields. They push up to the billion on the amping field, and then they suddenly find that they can then manipulate the electromagnetic fields that all things are made of. And so there you go. I just told you how magic works. It's basically, in one of the old Dragonlance Chronicles, there's a guy named Raistlin who's a magician, and he's very powerful, and he becomes a Time Lord and so forth. Even time itself is just a matter of manipulating electromagnetic fields. So you can get magnetron magnets. But catch you later. Like or subscribe. Bye bye.